Hello. Good evening. Gonna do some more Slay the Spire until my back gives out or I don't want to anymore. It is unclear which of those is going to happen first. Just for context, I've had a really busy, I had an exceptionally busy Saturday, and a lot of it was spent on a motorcycle. So my back is unhappy, and a lot of it on my feet. Other than that, so yeah, I didn't feel like doing Lego, and I didn't feel like sitting through 4 hours of Baldur's Gate hard thinking and so on. I was very tired. I'm somewhat recovered now, so I thought we'd just do this. Let's head over here. Let's capture the game. That would be good, wouldn't it? The game capture is a bit shonky for Slay the Spire, regardless of screen fail. That's that. No, I need to be on this scene. Although, honestly, I need to be on this scene for a couple of reasons, but we are missing some stuff from here. So we can fix that. We add banners, Halloween banners by LJ Matthews Art. And that has captured the game and appears to be capturing the audio of the game as well, which is the reason why we've got a separate scene. It's a bit of a pain to set up otherwise. Cool. We're ready to go. So, we're just doing standard missions. I think we have now level 4, level 5. Yeah, so we're working this up to level 4 and then up to level 5 and then up to level 5. And then we start over. No, we go get all these 3 up to level 6. So the only one we're not liable to play in the nearest future is the Ironclad. Right, let's do this. So we didn't even make the first boss last time, or maybe we abandoned. Okay, this is interesting. So from here we've got 1, 2, 3. Fine, we'll take the 1 HP. And we're going to go up this way. Die. Die. So that bonus, that thing you can select at the start of the game, gives your next 3 fights 1 HP. Oh, that's not right. There we go. There we go. See my lovely makeup. Simmering Fury. Start with your next turn into Wrath and draw 2 cards. We very rarely have used that. Let's give it a go. You walk into a room to find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hall, an enormous serpent creature appeared. Hello. Hello. What have we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can buy anything. Do you agree? So, if we agree, we get 175 gold, which we're going to take, and become cursed out, which we will just get rid of. Yes, this will be worth it. Serpent raises its head and blasts a stream of gold upwards. It's amazing and terrifying simultaneously. You gather all the gold, thank the snake, and get going. Next fight. Once we've got a strike, we're good. And we... Swift Potion, that'll get us 3 cards. Carve Reality, yeah. We will get a Carve Reality and get those smites going. Come across an inconspicuous petal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop it. It's incredibly valuable. You're sure you don't see any traps nearby? Obtain a golden idol to trigger a trap, so we're going to do that. And we're going to take the injury curse. You grab the idol and straight away. A giant boulder smashes through the ceiling into the ground. Next to you, realise the floor is slanted downwards as the boulder starts to roll through. Outrun, become cursed, injury. We do our Indiana Jones thing. Run! You barely leap into a side passageway as the boulder rushes by. Unfortunately, it feels like you sprained something, however. You don't, that, however, is completely superfluous. It's not required. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good evening. And that you can hear and see me. I doubt... OBS was definitely having a bit of a fit, but what it was is the automations I've got built in. The automations I've got built in were... Come on, Graham, use your words. Running constantly, because I tried a setting... No, that's not what I want. Sorry, I'm trying to get the docks to operate as they should. Something like it. No. I want you to go Fine. You can be there. I'm gonna have to work on this later. Anyway, it was running every time rather than when something changed, and that was causing lots and lots of frame loss. So that's what was happening there. We want to go left. It will take us away from the fire, but we've got plenty of money, so we're going to the shop. So this is our last 1 HP fight, so they will die. We get a colours potion, that's going to be very useful, and then we're going straight onto a boss fight. Let's go with Third Eye, so we can select cards in advance. These guys, right. We are going to... Let's have a look. Yeah, we are going to use our potions. So, we're going to drink a colours card. We're going to use magnetism to continue getting colours cards at the start of our turn. We will use Third Eye. Gain 7 block. And we will discard that. And Simmering Fury won't be much use to us at this stage of the fight. We will take Card of Reality. And we're going to hit... When you got these guys, they attack alternately. So it goes this guy, then both of these two. Then this guy, then both of these two. So you want to... What the fuck was that? Something just went... Bang. Like the whole table shook. I will go and have a check in a second. So you want to attack one of these first to reduce it to just one attack, one debuffing, turn to turn. And you want to go for the one with the least health because it's quicker to kill them. So I'm doing that. Now we've got 7. We can use the Spite. This is retained, so if we don't use it this turn, it won't be discarded. So we're going to defend. We've run out of actions. We have got a miracle, but we're not using it. We're going to end our turn. We're going to defend against the Mayhem. We get a free play of the top card of our draw pile. That could have some unintended consequences. Now we've got 20 incoming damage. We're going to enter Calm. We will now drink and draw 3 cards, just in case we were going to get something better. We're going to defend. We'll use a miracle, and we'll defend some more time. Not quite enough to do, but it will. Alright. We're going to do that. We're going to get rid of that. Oh, we should have got rid of the dazed as well. Could have done that. First game of the night, though, so we'll use our smite. End turn. So we get 10 there. We can only defend against 10 damage, so let's do that. Means we can't use Mind Blast, but we can attack for that and get our smite. Right. Right, we're going to use defend. And defend. Panic button. So that would be lovely, except... oh, okay. It's the only block we get. So what we can do is we'll take the same damage, but we can probably finish one of these guys. So we're going to do this. We get 3 field damage. We can kill him. We can now... We'll go for him. Okay, this might work out. We're going to use panic button now to defend against that damage. We can't gain block for the next turn. We're going to carve reality. We'll gain no box, so we can't block against this guy at all. So we might as well use this. Oh. Signature move. Can't be played, but it can be if it's the only attack and we only had 1 attack left. Bag of preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Add a card to your deck. Carve reality. So more carve realities, more smites are good. We're going to go with that. We got out of that pretty well unscathed. So that's nice. We've got enough money to not worry about missing stuff. Modified hand. Whenever you play a power card, random cards in your hand cost 0 that turn. Dolly's mirror and pick up additional copy of card in your deck. Unceasing top. Whenever you have no cards in your hand, turn during draw a card. But also apotheosis, which I want. So we're taking that. And Dolly's mirror. We will use Dolly's mirror to duplicate apotheosis. We don't have enough money to remove cards, so we are stuck with our curses for now. But that's fine. We're going to leave. Okay. So, what we want to do here is Simmering Fury, carve reality again, end turn. Right. $24. That's 18. We can't do him 26 damage as it stands. What we can do is spend our miracle. But his strength will go up. And defend. So you get 8 blocks. So he will do slightly more than 8 damage if we do this. But it's probably worth it. This better be enough. Shit. It was the wrong thing. Down at the start of turn game 1 mantra, we're going to have to style this out. When you change stances, 1 block. Let's go with Bowling Bash. But we're going to be facing the boss. This elite. With... That was Simmering Fury that I used. That was terrible. Right, we'll get rid of you. We're going to keep you. Going to keep you. We'll get rid of those two for now. Okay, so we can use that next turn. That's fine. We will end turn. Apotheosis isn't any use to us. Those, so that can go away. The rest will keep. So we'll gain 12 block. We could have done some damage. Defend, defend. Carve reality on this guy. End turn. Right, well, it screwed us. Unless there's some miracle I can pull off. Doesn't look like there is. No, we're dead. That's a shame, because it was a good hand. Go out swinging, I guess. Because we can't have no cards left in our hand. Let's get my fingers off my makeup. Oh well. Not bad for the first run. Some good decisions and some very poor ones. That loss was definitely on me. Hello again. Let's see what we've got this time. So here he is. So we need to go along that path. So 1, 2, 3, which is not fantastic. And again, I mean, 1, 2, 3. Right, we have a chance to get to the first elite with them being 1 HP. So we'll go with that. It's only a chance though, but it's worth the gamble. We go this way. So it's 1 fight, 2 fights, 3 fights. If none of these are fights, and they could be fights. Kill, kill, done. So they are moved down. Follow-up's very strong. But we'll go with study. Or we could. Gain 7 block X in your starts. Let's go with empty body. That allows us... Right. Banana heal. Obtain a relic. Max 5 HP. Always good. Obtain a relic. Get regret. We're going to get... Obtain the relic. What relic do we get? Obtain... negate the next curses. But not that one! A chest. Amazing. Tiny chest. Every 4th... Question mark room is a treasure room. Right, reducing that is good. Hopefully not a fight. Pray, remove a card from your deck. Fantastic. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. The card we're going to remove is regret. And we have come up fantastically. So this fight will be as 1 HP and the next one, which happens to be a boss. So die. A fire potion. Always useful. 20 straight damage. Very little that can be done against it. 8 mark or protect. Pressure points is better. So we're going to hit this guy. And he is going to have... They're all going to have 1 point. We just need enough strikes, and we do. Die. Die. Oh, use miracle. Die. Great. Mummified hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. Hello, Winston. You going to snuggle up? Or are you just going to beg? A flex potion. Gain 5 strength. At the end of your turn, lose 5 strength. So, a big... Draw cards. We're going to go with Battle Hymn. That's a good gold card, but it requires careful management. So, we haven't lost any health. We're just going to check. Is there a card we desperately want to upgrade? Not really. Like, some of them are good, but actually we're going to do something we haven't been able to do in the last few runs, which is recall the ruby key. So these, this blank up here.
I like you.
Hello, Cuppy. How are you? I really enjoyed your stream earlier, Beat Saber. If you don't know Cuppy, here is a shout out. Cuppy does Beat Saber streams and cupcake making streams. Mostly Beat Saber streams, but also cupcake making streams. And he's just thoroughly awesome. Just an excellent human being. Let's just wait and get there. Ooh, cupcake stream. I don't hear it. That should be on monitor and output. It is. So was it quiet for you too? Maybe it was just silent. So just to explain, we've got 3 blank bits up here. They are 3 keys required to the game. This is a post. The first win you get reveals the secrets of the keys to you. So sorry, I should have mentioned a spoiler. Yeah, maybe there wasn't. Let's just try. Let's try shouting out for Steel. Steel's clips are rarely quiet. Yeah, how was my night out? My night out was really good, although it wasn't in the way I expected. So this is a club night I've been looking forward to for a while, because the last one I went to was fantastic. There we go, it's working.
When will the Barbarian be back?
Spin me! You've come all this way to answer this question!
When Anna asks nicely. Never!
The wheel of enormous proportions has spoken!
Anyway.
Oh, damn.
Do go follow Steel. Steel is great.
Damn.
Mostly party games. Not mostly. I mean, there are a lot of party games. Entire days almost developed them. But we also play Void Crew together.
I think it's time to blow this. Get everybody in the stuff.
You prove it
together.
yourself. We don't need to make any effort.
Okay, 3,
So-
2, 1, let's jam.
And Steel is lurking. So, light out, yes. So what happened was, while we were playing Void Crew together, Steel and I, and Bratty Kane and Rich Development of Bella Ghost Shed, I got a text from a friend saying, "Are you free?" And I said, "Not until about 5 o'clock." Thinking, oh, they want to like call and chat about something, and you know, that's fine. I'm always up for chatting with friends. But I'd forgotten they said, "Oh, I might be in Bristol on the 11th," and they were, which Bristol's quite near to me. So they asked me if I wanted to go up and meet with them and their friend for dinner in town. So I did. So we filled ourselves with Pizza Hut. So the Saturday had already been quite busy. I'd already been out in the morning, got up at 6 a.m, got over to my motorcycle school where we did preparation for the test I'm doing on Wednesday. Did Void Crew, got back just in time to do Void Crew, did some Void Crew, went out to have dinner, then went to a nightclub, and honestly I managed to stay till about 12:30. But the time I spent there was lovely. I met some lovely new people. some people already know and get on with quite well. It was all rather good. So, yes, we are recalling. So we're going to recall and obtain the ruby key. And that goes in there. We need 2 more. One of which we are about to obtain, or at least we hope we're about to obtain in this boss fight. We're in a pretty good place. If it's... Oh, it's this dude. Right. Is there anything we're really waiting for? Probably not. We should probably just go all out on this guy. Erupt. Deal 6 damage. There's a good chance, we've got a very small hand, that battle hymn will come in next turn. We don't retain this one, which is annoying. But we're going to try and just kill him next round, basically. I did not get the fucking bus home because there are no fucking buses at 12:30 at night from Bristol to where I live. I did, however, manage to get a non-chaotic taxi ride. So the guy showed up and took me home, and that's everything that happened, and that's how it should be. And also, it was quite cheap, so that was quite good. Right, we're going for all-out bang. This guy sleeps for 3 turns, so if you've got cards that you can prep, buff yourself with and so on, that is a good thing to do. But we have none of that. So he's going straight for the kill, and hopefully so are we. So the first thing we're doing is drinking a flex potion. Second thing we're doing is throwing a fire potion at him to get him down to 81. Shit, we did not draw the card I need, so we are probably dead. Or at least we are taking a lot of damage. We can save. Fine, we will save 5 points. We've got him down to 29, but we're taking a huge quantity of damage here. So that is a power. And we're once again going to erupt. 24, 12. Okay, we took more than half our damage, but it was not a bad fight. Preserved insect. Elite enemies in elite combats, that counts for both elites and bosses, I believe, have 25% less HP, so they are 25% dead. I need to automate this. Jesus. I'm not sure you can automate it. I'm not sure it's available to the API, but there we go. Perseverance. Retain. Gain 5 blocks when retained. Gains its block by 2 each combat. So we want that and hope for early draws on it. Brilliant. Ornamental fan. Each time you play 3 attacks in a single row, gain 4 block. Free block is good. The last key we'll get when there's a useless... I owe you a message about that. I woke up today, I was like, I'll absolutely get back to Cuffy about that, and I haven't, and I'm sorry. But I will probably tomorrow, especially if there's a quiet moment at work. Or tonight. I mean, if you don't mind me messaging. I tend not to message people late at night unless I have thought hard about it. So we can only defend half the incoming damage from this here. Or we can not retain this card, and... yeah, let's block that. And we will strike this guy at the back because he's got 22 HP now. We're going to go end the turn. So we're blocking the incoming damage. Next round it's going to be harder because we do not have that much blocks. So what we can do... we can't easily use pressure points on these guys because they have artifacts. Negates 1 debuff. This counts as a debuff, so that card will just be useless. So we can block most of the incoming if we use our miracle, which we're going to do for now. The point is to get one of these out, one of the outer 2 done first, because the alternation in turns. So We can exit our stance. This will work, actually. We get some extra points in. We're going to do the strike on them. And we're going to get battle him to get a smite every turn. And I will do that after this battle. I don't want to break my concentration, but I am bearing it in mind. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is probably kill this guy. We're taking 10 points of damage, I think. We can either opt not to not take some damage, but still take some damage. We'll take 10 points. I think we're taking the 10 points. So we're using Smite. And that. I'll use the last point to apply pressure points to this guy. Not that it'll work this time, but we've got a small hand, so it's going to come round again. Right, we've got a Smite now. But they can deal a max of 10 damage this time, so we can put... oh, the mouse is being silly again. I don't know why it is. But as long as we can... Is this one being silly? Or is it just this? Are you running out of battery again? Let's give it a go. Maybe it's running out of battery. It normally lasts a lot longer. That does seem to have done it. Right. Block 10. One smite. We avoid this damage and we get rid of a lot of days. So these are the debuffs they're putting on me. They're useless cards that just clog up the deck. Less of a thing for me because I play with massive decks anyway. But at least we're getting rid of 4 of them this turn. And do we have enough? It's not quite enough. So defend, we'll smite. End turn. And that will be enough. Sundial. Every time, 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy, which is not a lot, because it takes a while to run through. If you've got a tiny deck, that'll work. You can opt not to put cards in your deck. Right, so we're going to use Deceive Reality. So if you like playing with small decks, it's a good one. But, yeah, I think we're going to go straight up the left-hand side. But first, we have a request for treatings. Did you hear that? Look at their little faces. Meow, meow, meow. Right, no, up. Up. You're not that bright, are you? Come on. That was a big snacking. Plenty of snacks for them. We'll give them a moment. Waiting for time. I'm wondering if this works. Not really. Not really. Actually, let's just have a look at this. All right. So if we that doesn't work. All said that. Grab the whole scene. Sort of works. Yeah, my subtitles, I don't think I enunciate clearly enough to give subtitles an easy time. Yeah, I mean, it's 1 month a year. It's not worth putting copy to the effort. So if we remove the star field, it kind of works. I'm still behind there, so the thing that needs to happen there is that the PC webcam needs to come off. But the webcam's actually on a scene there. Anyway, that's enough kitty time. Let's back to the game. Wrong one. There we go. All right. Next question mark room. Yeah. All right. Fuck these guys. We're going to do calm. And instead of striking this guy, we're going to put pressure points on this dude. Right, we will use battle him. We'll use the strike on this guy and that one. And the block, why not? You have things that... right, so we should... Yeah. Be able to kill him outright. Yeah, there we go. It's still chaos. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. Always fun. Reach heaven. Deal 10 damage, suffer through violence into your pile. So if we're going aggressive, which we are. Alright, enjoy your show. Thanks for the lurk, and I will catch you later. So, deal 10 damage, shuffle through violence into your draw pile. It costs quite a lot to use. This is a slaver. You know what? We're just going to use this because it's a relatively risky time. Okay, I'm content now to use my vigilance there. Keep the perseverance. Do another strike. And that just finished him off. Ambrosia, invent that, so that'll be useful for the boss. Let's go with meditate. And we're going to go to this question mark room. Strange blue humanoid with a golden helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. So I love remove your card from your deck. Cause it's like, receive my purification. But we don't have any curses. And also, we really need the healing. So we will heal for 35 gold, please. A warm golden light envelops your body. Hello, you very much like meditate. Hello, your neighbour who. How are you doing? Good to see you. A warm golden light envelops your body and dissipates. The creature grins. Cleric, best healer, have good day. He does actually say have a good day, but in my head he says have a good day. So we're on 36 HP. We get another one, a potion belt, which allows us to have extra potions. This is brilliant. Not too bad. Had a nice weekend so far. And we're obligated to rest here. We really don't have a choice. Get 25 HP back. Now, for this guy, we need to get him half health as fast as possible. We don't have any cards in our discard pile. What we're going to do is get a deceive reality. We're going to put 4 blocks now, but we're going to get a safety which we hold on to. So that's a cheap 12 blocks. Right. We're going to use battle him. We're not going to use perseverance because we don't need to. We are going to use reach heaven to hurt him a bit and shuffle through violence in. We're going to do strike. I'm going to use this defend because we got an extra point, and sometimes these artifacts are counting how many cards you are playing. Sometimes what types. So here's the big attack. If we enter divinity stance now, we can probably deal him thing, and we won't take extra damage. So you know what, we're going to go for it. We need his health to be as low as possible, as far under 70 as possible, when we get him to half health, because then the two blobs that emerge, he will split into two, will have the same amount of health. So we're going to drink this. We're going to do 60 damage. There we go. He's gone below 70. He's no longer attacking us. He's doing an unknown action, but we know what that is. We have a smite. We have a strike. And we have an eruption, which would change our stance, but it's going to kill him. And we killed him in one go. Nice. Ragnarok, or... I've always had trouble getting Conjure Blade to work, but it's fantastic when you're doing loads of energy boosts. Ragnarok. How are you doing? Oh, you said you are well. What's been going on? Whenever you exit calm, gain an additional star, so that's a good pick. Ectoplasm, but you can no longer gain gold, not doing that. And Pyramid, you no longer discharge your hand, which is useful, but not all that useful. So we're going to go with Violet Lotus. So we get more AP when we exit calm. Alright, take a look at the map. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left-hand side. I don't think it's going to get better than that. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 3 on the right-hand side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the way we were going to go about it is from here. Thieves. Ah, shit, I used the wrong one. That's the most we can do. Right. We're going to try and kill these guys before they run off. This may not work. We may be left in a very bad state. We probably want to take the damage over not attacking, so we're going to defend against a little damage. I'm not a fan either. Right. Ragnarok would have been fantastic. Fuck it. Took us a lot of health, but we did it. Protect plus, retain, gain 6. Right, let's go with that. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book readable with cryptic images. Try to interpret the elaborate script machines, shift and morph in writing you're familiar with. Read. Seems to be an ancient name Niao. This piques your interest, but you have a general feeling of malaise. Continue, lose 1 HP. Ensure you feel 2. Seeking vengeance now blesses outsiders, using them for our own purposes. You're starting to feel very weak and tired. 3. Obtain a book. 10. I will do it. Those resurrected by Niall remember only 5 minutes of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. As you name the final page, your old wounds begin to reopen. We got X's. Upon finishing telling, you decide to take it with you. With proof in hand, will you retain your memories? We've got almost no health. But it's the risks. Right. Let's start saying upgrade a random card. This run is going to kill me. So, but it was interesting. Okay, what can we do here? Nope. I have made poor decisions again. Potions always appear in combat rules. We don't have a card to remove. Diva form is strong. Let's go with that. And leave. It's a good run that I've just ruined. Unless it's a heal. Oh no, it's a combat and we've got 2 HP. Right, pressure points straight away. Oh, heck, pressure points would be great straight away but he's got 3 of those. Gain 6 block. Right, let's gain 8 block. Right, we're now defended. We're going to continue to push down his thing. Okay, yep, we'll go with that. So, 6 block. Protect. Or can we just out and out fuck him up? You're hoping for a waffle. Yeah, waffles are useful. Well, we can do 12 block. Not enough. Well, shit. But there we go. Let's go with foreign influence. The 0 card is great. Now our boss, well, we've got 2 HP. So 10 incoming damage. We're going to go with that, and then we'll do this for pressure points. I did that wrong. Shit. Okay. That's going to combine very well with something else. Uh-huh. It's not enough. Never mind. Where are we? Okay. It's break time. I shall be right back. return. And off we go again. So we go to the next level, so we won't have our choice of 1 HP fights, which is lovely for getting a start. Random common relic. Or we could lose all of our gold and gain a random rare relic, or lose our starting relic. I'm going to lose all our gold. What do we get? Gambling chip. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. I like that one. Right, so here's our boss. We have to get him. So the most optimal route for me is to go through the shop and just ignore it. Whether it fails to cost me a... so the shop's inventory is limited, and if something appears in the shop, it won't appear later. There is a relic that refreshes the shop inventory later on. I do not know and have not looked up whether the shop inventory has counts if you do not enter the shop. But at least I don't know what I missed out on. So that's almost as good. So we're gonna head up here. This would have been a perfect run for 1 HP fights where they're reduced to 1 HP. But we haven't got that. So we are going to go this way and through as many question marks. So I prioritize elite bosses because we get relics from them. Question mark rooms because you could get relics from them. You generally get bonuses. Sometimes you get hurt. Normal fights I don't mind about. Chest rooms you always get. Fireplaces are great if you get to them in time. We're not going to have a fireplace. Well, we will have a fireplace on our route just here, if we want. But if you want the optimal boss route, we will still have to go through a second shop. Hopefully we'll have some cash by then. So that's what we're doing. Right. What do we want to do? We've got Vigilance and Defend, which will give us 12 block. That's a good play. So we're probably not... We could do Vigilance, then Eruption, and then attempt to kill him. But that would... There's a chance that won't work. So we're going to get rid of Eruption. We know that we're only going to play those 2 cards, so we're going to discard these anyway. And draw some more and see if we get a better option. We don't. So, first round, defend ourselves. He will attack us for 12, which will do nothing because we've got more block. Now he's going to try and defend himself, block himself. So we're going to defend against all his damage and do him a little damage of our own. In fact, we're going to go a little further. We're going to use a miracle and do a little extra damage. While we can. Now he's going to strengthen himself. We've got an opportunity here. We can go Eruption and then hit him and then possibly go back into Vigilance. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Yeah, we can. So we can do 12 damage and then return to Calm. So he's going to do more damage this turn. We can't block all of that. So 6, 12, 18. We would do 18 damage there. We could take all the damage, or we can block as much incoming, and that's what I've chosen to do. Because I was hoping this would happen. We can probably kill him the next turn. Okay, Prostrate. 2 mantra, gain 4 block. It's a 0 card. It's cheap. It's easy. We might as well take it. Right, we have not picked up a curse yet, so we don't need to remove a card from our deck. So as you come down a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 phrases materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. So we can transform a card in our deck. So if we've got a card we don't like, but we don't want to get rid of it, well, you don't want to get rid of a card, you can get rid of a card, or you can upgrade, and we're going to upgrade. So we're going to upgrade a card in our deck. We're going to upgrade Prostrate. We'll start getting the mantra going. And hopefully we'll pick up some other mantra cards. Now we've got 15 here, coin here. There's nothing to shop, so we're just going to skip the merchant. We probably lost out on some stuff there, but we couldn't have bought it anyway. So we just move on. We're heading for this dude here. You fall in a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Look back in the puddle. You see the missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventurers mixed in the puddle together in the puddle. Swapping HP for gold is not necessarily a thing. We haven't actually got a lot of gold to lose, so we're going to lose the gold this time. Normally, I would take the HP damage just for the extra gold, but they're pretty goldless run so far. Next up. Upgrade to random cards, lose 14 HP. I find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the central room. Its warm glow and enchanting plants invite you in. So 14 HP to upgrade 2 of our cards. I don't think it's worth it. We're going to return. I'm going to leave. On a more casual run, I'd probably have gone for that, but I'm a bit determined now. So, our first boss fight. We've got very little to help us here. We've only got the basics. So, we're going to get rid of Eruption, because it's not going to do us any good at the moment. We'll get rid of a Strike. In fact, we'll get rid of another Strike, because we need to defend. So, we're going to go into Vigilance and defend. And end our turn. Oh, they get 4 block every turn. This is going to be bad for us. We get the 4 block. We'll get 9 block. And we're going to hit the weaker of the 2. So this armor is metallicized. It does not get reduced by damage, so they will gain 4 block every turn. This is going to be quite tough. It may well be over for us here. So we don't need to enter calm. So we might as well take the full 10 block, and we'll chip away at this guy. We haven't really got a lot of good cards, so this is possibly not going to work very well. So our 5 block will continue. Oh, do we take the damage? What would we do? We do 9 and then 12. It's not enough. Well, that sucked. We're going to come out of this quite hurt. Well, we'll put in our defend. We're going to continue hitting this guy. Fuck it. Anything we can do to get through this. But it's not going well. I have not got a good feeling about this run. There's... It's so slow. Yeah. Yeah, well, we were dead a while ago. We just didn't realise it. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well, we'll get our 1 HP per boss. Again. You just pick up and you start again. That's how this works. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Right. There is an opportunity to get the key boss on 1 HP. It's slim, but it's there. And then we could rest, and then we can get a key room. Downside, no other bosses. But we're going to give this a go. So, these guys, you have 1 HP each. I'm betting on unlikely to, but the joy of this one is 15 damage is a lot. Let's find some potions. Find yourself in a room filled with racks of test tubes, beakers, flasks, forceps, pinch clamps, stirring rods, tongs, goggles, funnels, pipettes, cylinders, condensers, and even a rare spiral tube of glass. Why do you know the name of all these tools? It doesn't matter. You take a look around. So we're going to take the potions. Oh, I forgot. We get to look at them. So fairy in a bottle we're definitely having. Entropic brew. Alright. So distilled chaos is a bit of a mixed thing. So what we can do is we can take entropic brew. Drink it. Then we get these. We get another one. So gambler's brew, skill potion. We're going to get rid of gambler's brew. We'll do the entropic brew again. Fire potion. Those are all very good. So I need to get rid of one of them. Probably... No, that's very good. And go with fairy in a bottle. So fairy in a bottle is going to take up a potion slot from now on until we die. Because it will then bring us back to life. But we've got an extra life. So, excellent. Next. It's a fight. Ah, well. We will go through... Ooh, cut through fate is pretty good. Follow-up is a free attack. So, we're going to go with a free attack. We will gain the 75 gold this time. And this is our last 1 HP fight. At least we get there relatively unscathed. And we've got a good collection of things. So just lucky is pretty useful, but I like pressure points more. Time to do the boss. It's this dude. Do we have any power cards or anything that we need? No, so there's no benefit in waiting. That fire potion can absolutely make a difference. So, what we're going to do... Free attack. End turn. We're going to drink our Thorns potion. Put pressure points on him. $13 damage. We're going to take a bit of damage, but... So 20, 12, 24. It's not enough. We need him to go into his... that mode. So, first of all... Pressure point. Now we do less damage. But that doesn't affect pressure points. 14 damage. We'll kill him with the fire potion. Prayer wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Excellent. My emerald key. Thank you. Mental fortress. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. Let's go with that. We will go here. We're going to rest because our HP is low. Back to the question mark room. Find loot. Continue. Okay. It's an elite boss fight, so we get our thing. So mental fortress. I'm gonna do defend. I'm gonna apply. It doesn't matter who we apply it to. So but the one we probably want to apply it to is you. Right, so vigilance, because we gain 4 extra block when we Enter there. Maximum block. And we will use our miracle to do a strike on you. Ah, that didn't work the way I expected it to. Never mind. One, two, three. Bugger. One, two, three. This might be us. These guys are tough. Especially if you don't have a decent hand. Follow up. So we've got a free attack, which we will do. I'm gonna do that. And do that. They're chipping away at me. And not much we can do there. We just have to take the 20 damage, which is too much. Oh, we could use pressure points to hurt him. So we can remove him altogether. Get our rate. We have got the fairy bottle, so it's not the end of the world. Gonna strike you, defend. Wheel kick. Kill. I'm not having good runs tonight, but these things happen. Strike. Strike. Defend, why not? I'm gonna let him kill me. No, we're gonna kill him. Your first attack each combat deals 8 additional damage, and that's at Akabeko. I'll take prostrate. We'll see how we do. But bird face turn, whenever you play a power card, heal 2 HP. Oh, that could get us back up slowly but surely. We prioritize fires. It's worth it to reduce the number of HP his things have, because they don't carry the debuffs across, unfortunately. Let's hope this works out. Yep, it did. Woo! We're going to go take Carve Reality. We should have taken Consecrate, actually. Weave. Deal 4 damage whenever you scry. Actually, yeah, we'll get that, because we'll probably pick up a scry card. So we're going to go here. We're going to rest. We got some HP back. And we're going to go up this way. There's a shop. Turnip, you can no longer become frail. Very strong. Anything else? We haven't got any curses, have we? No. The boot is fantastic, but turnip is great, so we're going to take that. We've only got 28 gold left, so we can't do anything else. Leave. Proceed. Rest. Rest again. We're up to 46. That's better than we were. And then it's given us a really hard fight because, of course, it has. Oh, that's cheeky as fuck. But we can kill him outright. We've got 9 block. We're going to do the lot. Because I forgot we heal on. Right. Ooh, that's annoying. We can't do eruption and wheel kick. Which is our highest damage card. Let's go with vigilance and so that's 3/4 damage. Not that we're going to use it, because we're going to block everything but 1 HP of... Six, 12, 6, 18. It's not enough. So we're going to get the smite in our hand. He's chipping away at us. Follow up. Last 7 free damage. 3 damage. Wheel kick. Smite. Got it. Speed potion. Add card to my deck. Okay, as we are now gaining mantra, now we're going to get consecrate, because if we get one of those small multi things, so we're going to rest. This is not optimal. And then we're going to do what we can with the boss. So prostrate, worship, strike. Six times 6 is 36. So we drink our speed potion, get our 13 block, consecrate, it's less bad than it could have been, basically. Alright, free attack. 2 defends to that. Carved reality to get the smite in our hand. Free attack. We'll do the mental fortress because it gets us a little bit of HP back. We'll do pressure points. And we're going to hold on to the smite and just do a normal strike. And we're taking damage because we're taking damage. Game is decreed, we're taking damage. 3 damage. We'll take that. Gonna add a smite to our hand. We'll use our miracle and wheel kick. Prostrate. We're very close to being in divinity. That's going to make a big difference. Right, we can go into a divinity. And we've got a bunch of smites and a strike, so let's do it. This gives us triple damage. We're taking the possibly foolish decision to go into Wrath as well. That's free. That does 30 damage. Do it. It's not enough. We're gonna just survive this. No, there's the burn as well. Hopefully that's enough. Yep. And there we go. Gain 2 mantra. We win. Just. Bottled miracle, 2 miracles to our hand, that's useful. Deus Ex Machina, whenever you drew this hand, this is probably the one I'm going for. Diva form. The start of your turn, gain. Increase this gain by 1. Actually, that's ridiculous, so we're going with Diva form. It's hard to use. Broken Crown. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. Violet Lotus, when every exit calm, gain energy and all that. That's probably the one I'm going for. Runic Dome, gain... But you can't see what the enemy's doing. So, what Violet Lotus? It's the most sensible of those. And given how variably we're doing, we need sensible stuff. So, 1, 2, 3. So, on the left-hand side, 1, 1, 1. Sorry, on the right-hand side is 1, 1. On the left hand is 1, 1, 2. 1, 2 if I go left. This year, I might be start of next year. 1, 2, 3. Up the middle. On the right-hand side, we've got 1, 1. And on the middle right, we've got 1, 2, 3 again. So it's between these two. They're pretty identical here. But there's a shop that side. There are more question marks this side, but more combats. No. We're going to go this side. This fucker. Okay. Consecrate, deal 13 damage to all enemies. Free attack. We'll gain the 5 mantra. And we will strike, and now we have to eat 12 damage. The game seems to be doing this a lot more than it used to. I don't know if that's a thing. Right, we'll do the free damage. You know what, we're going to go with the eruption. I don't mind fast turnarounds games at the moment. I'm de-rusting, as they call it. 30 damage, draw 2 cards. We've got a miracle and we've got extra miracles. That's absolutely worth it. However, we can do 12 damage. And then... 12, 24 is 36. That was perfect. Couldn't have been better. We'll take Just Lucky to get those scries going. And another one. Venturing through a series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus studded with gems in the centre of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however you do notice a black fog seeping from the sides. Open coffin, obtain a relic, 50% become cursed rise. We're going to take that, and we've got the curse. Push open the coffin, and as you do, black fog spews forth and covers the entire room. Inside, you find nobody, only a relic. You take it and move onwards, coughing violently. The relic is... Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from, so we have all the card selection. Not necessarily the best of things. We don't have a lot of money, so we're going to avoid that shop and pick up stuff that we can pick up. A long line of hooded figures pursuing an unassuming cathedral. Naturally, you join the line and quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, 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 murder. Core, core, core. Murder, murder, murder. Core, core, core. Your donation box. So we can either grab the gold or we can get a ritual dagger. Bearing in mind, we've now removed the shop. So the ritual dagger can become amazing. So we're gonna do what we can with that. Obtain ritual dagger, lose 6 HP. Fine, we'll lose it. You decide to stay in line out of fear to see what will happen. Eventually you're face to face with the leader. A well-dressed cultist hands you an ornate dagger. Like the others before you, slash your forearm and let the blood drip into a station bowl. The cultists chant and holler for you. Core, core, core. You chant too. Why not? Well, we can hair off left if we want after this guy. So that's 1, 2. If we go there, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, these fucks. Okay. all the early damage we can do is worth it here. Okay. Right, now we need to get him. Free kick, free attack, another free attack. Diva form's ridiculous because we just get more and more energy. Ah, we can't hurt him. That sucked. Oh well, okay. So with fasting, that cancels out, but the follow-up's pretty good. We're going to do that. We might need to possibly not. Right, let's take another prostrate because it really doesn't hurt to have loads of those. Okay. That's annoying. We need this guy gone if we can. Oh shit, I didn't see the incoming damage. Fuck it, we're doing what we do. It's too late. Okay, that's our... Will this work? It does. It's not quite enough. It's not quite enough. We don't have... We're not going to survive it, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Okay. Let's kill him outright. That's 4 damage. Okay. We're dead. Go out fighting anyway. Never mind. No 1 HP. Oh. Sure, why not? Ooh. We actually got it as a random. Yeah, but pressure points, if you build your deck around them, they're fine. They're also handy just to have, because they ignore shit, block. Enemies in our next 3 combats have... So that would be you, and you. And we can only get 1 elite going up the right-hand side. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. There's not been some great picks in this, honestly. But we're going up the right-hand side for the elite. We'll just... There's less chance of relics, so bang. Let's go with swivel, because it gives us not a free attack. Let's upgrade our cards. Take the damage. Since this is probably a bit of a doomed run anyway. Let's take Consecrate early. Avoid the shop. We're taking all the HP damage and just getting the gold. Last one by... let's go with follow-up. Oh, these fucks. Okay. We're going to use Vigilance. We're going to deal 6 damage there. Use a miracle. Do follow-up on you. And that didn't work because miracles are not attacks. So you want to kill these guys both at the same time, because when they die, they will make you weak. So, is it weak? Vulnerable. So they do more damage. Which is sucky. So if you can kill them at the same time. So over the hand, that's actually pretty powerful. Let's go with that, because prostrate is gonna rest. Back up to nearly full health. That'll do. Right, it's not being kind. Oh, shit. Hang on. I'm not sure this works, but I just realised I... There we go. Same hat? Yeah, you can do this. I didn't realise you could. So you can do it this way round. If you read it right. If you gain... Whenever you gain block, apply 1 weak to all enemies. So now we do that, and now he's doing a lot less damage. That's a free attack, so we're going with it. We only need... Right, so that gives us a free attack. We can use a miracle now and go into calm. I mean, why not? It means we can use eruption when it next comes around. Do 3 damage to all enemies. Okay. And we will defend as much as we can. That could have gone a lot better. But we did it. No, we'll go with Consecrate. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat play, 1 vulnerable. So for the first turn, everyone, all your enemies are vulnerable, which can be handy. And in this case, is just removing the things, and these guys are fucked again. So 5 damage to all enemies actually counts for a lot here. So we're going to continue hitting that guy. So, free attack. Going to gain the 8 block. Five block. And we're going to do a strike plus. And we're going to spend our miracle and just race down killing this guy. It makes a huge difference. So, whenever you gain block this turn, weak to all enemies, definitely. Defend plus, 1 weak. 2 weak. It is going to lower the amount of damage. So we've got a pretty useful hand here. So they're doing 14 damage. Well, that would be lovely, but it does nothing for us. What we can do is take this guy out. And he's going to do us 15 damage. There's very little we can do about that. He is the lower of the two, so we're going to hurt him a bit more. It's the same damage as if we hadn't blocked. So we're going to do 1 strike plus for 18 damage and put ourselves there. Take 2 damage. We're now in calm. That's going to help. We're going to gain 8 block and have a free attack at some point in the future. Right, we've taken him out. We're going to take 5 points of damage. It's not the best, but if we can limp through, we'll be fine. So Apotheosis. Upgrade every card in your deck. Right, potion belt is handy. Emerald key. Thank you. I think so. It's not the best card in the game, but it's the most consistently useful. Yeah, this game is being cruel to us at the moment, so always go with your free. Fuck it. Oh, it's not quite enough, but attack potion. Choose 1/3 attack random attack cards to add to your hand. Add a card. Scroll I can basically never use. Stands of Time has its uses, especially if you're not playing a large deck. Sorry, if you are playing a large deck. Oh, come on. Let's just see if we can get rid of him. We can. And hope for a good draw this turn just to finish it off. That would have been better. 7, 6, 12. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, it is helping. Let's go with another swivel. Right, let's see what the shop's got for us. So, sadistic nature. We carrying any curses? We are not. There's a waffle. So let's get the waffle. Perfect. Meat on the bone would have been better, actually. But we can get Battle Hymn and Wreath of Flames. Lesson Learned is great, but we can't afford it. It was always going to be low relic, this one. So, Gremlin is madly shuffling cards at the table. This monster seems to be a harmless one. You approach him out of curiosity. 12 cards. Match them, keep them. 5 tries, no do-overs. Are you ready? Let's start. So, Eruption, Top Corner, Madness, Halt, Conjure Blade, Eruption, Empty Mind, Halt, Halt. He completed the gamer's game. Look up. He disappeared. We don't need to rest. Is there a card we really want to upgrade? Probably. We do. There was an ordering thing somewhere. No, there isn't anymore. Okay. Sands of Time. That's pretty good. Battle Hymn. Innate. Let's go with that. Proceed. Who have we got? Use Battle Hymn. Oops. We're dead, though. That was dumb. We're not dead. I am very surprised. But I obviously can't math. 8 block. It's not enough. Now we're dead. It's break time anyway. Donk. We took a risk and we shouldn't have, but it was good. That was good fun actually, that one. Did a lot of things we wouldn't normally do. Lose 7x, 2 of 50 gold. I'm not losing. I never lose my starting relic. It's okay. You get 250 gold and go straight to a shop. And then we are going left-hand side where we get 1, 3. So if we start there, we can. So 7 max HP. Oh, with 3 random potions. Let's go with 3 random potions. They will actually be useful. So that changes things a bit. We probably just don't want to go to the shop. We're going to do all these fights. Right. Smoke bomb. I am going to drink this. Go to Wrath. And finish this battle very quickly. Let's get Sands of Time early. Next fight. And then we will take a break. 6, 8, 14. So we can defend for 15, so that's what we're doing. We will. Will we? No, we're going to go into calm. And then we're going to do 6 damage to you. We will use Sands of Time to outright kill you. And then the turn. And then we're going to kill you. That's gone pretty well. Okay, Tantrum, deal 3 damage 3 times, interrupt, shuffle this card into your draw pile. No. Evaluate. Gain 6 block, shuffle and insight. No. Let's get cut through fates. Next fight. Last fight, I think. Full break. I know I've said that twice now. So we can go for 3 block, and we will. Because that Sands of Time is counting down already, so the longer we can keep... yeah, we'll get rid of that defend. And we will go into vigilance. Down to 2. We're going to defend 3 times. Just take the 1 damage. Cut through fate. No, we're just going to go eruption. Sands of Time. Deal 40 damage. Dead. That'll do. Alright. Now I'm willing to mess around with prostrate. Not prostate. But it is break time. So I shall be right back. I return, but as a PNG tuber for the moment. These fuckers. There's my little bit of block. I could just dodge these guys. Let's do it. Right. Boss time. Oh, we need to do the question mark room first. Oh, for fuck's sake. Prostrate, gain some block, not enough. Gain 5 block. Right, we're going to take 3 damage. We're going to do damage to you, and then turn. I kind of appreciate it no longer seeing... I think it used to make it so that you could get out of any situation or win any battle, and that doesn't seem to be happening more than having to work through it. Okay. We've got Sands of Time on the go. Our best bet is to kill him outright if we can. So if we were to go into Wrath now... that would do it. Yep. Right. I like foreign influence. Right. These are over-strengthened. So we're going to enter Calm. And we're going to defend from the incoming. So they're going to be doing 24 damage on the next round. 3 block. They're the same, so we'll just hit whoever. We're gonna deal. It'll draw a card, so that's something at least. We'll take the defend, please. Should. Oh, fuck. We get either card. Right. We should have discarded the attack. 9. But we can do him a little damage. Right. Let's get this. Get the free damage. Apply it to him. Get our block. End turn. Right. 2 block. We will finish him off. And again, take 3 damage. Right. It's getting... Right, we're gonna focus on him now. Well, damage, that's too much. But there's not much we can do about it. Sands of Time we can use to just outright get rid of him, so we save ourselves the damage this time, do him some damage next turn. And again, right, Prostrate, we get the 4 block. Vigilance is 12. We might as well use the daze, because why not? We've got no relics so far. This will be our first relic. But we can... Oh, that took a little while to sort itself out. Do that. We haven't even used the miracle. Right, we can use Disruption to finish this. There we go. Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. okay. We're going to take deal 9 damage, exit your stance. That's useful in 2 directions. But we have to rest here. We'll take the 0 card again for an influence. We can get another elite in. Lose 14 HP. What do we stand to gain? I'm going to leave this. I'm playing a bit more strategically today. So Mercury Arrow at the start of deal 3 damage to all enemies. Yes, we'll take that. We're going to get... now. Probably have to go via the shop. We'll buy 2 potions. We're going to a shop where we can choose stuff. I'm gonna leave. Wham! The heroic. Sorry, I read them out sometimes, but not every time. Okay. Clothesline is probably the most useful thing there. Let's get the 2 mantra. Apply 2 weak to him, so he's weak next turn. He'll do us less damage. Approximately 2/3 our health. We can do him 20 of damage outright. If we use a skill, that'll strengthen him. Strike. We can drink a potion of strength. I should have done that the other way around. Let's go with Sucker Punch. We weaken him again. And we're going to do... I think we're going to do this. So we're taking 8 damage. He will do a lot of damage. But we can now erupt. And kill him. And that worked. Blue Candle. Unplayable curse cards can now be played. Whenever you play a curse, lose 1 HP and exhaust it. It's a good thing to have. We'll try and avoid having to use it. Or take lesson learned this early in the game for sure. We're going to the shop. Apotheosis, we're buying. Just double check. Waffle would have been better. But Apotheosis, please. Thank you. Protect is okay, but follow up is better, so I'm going to take that. Might as well spend all the money you have when you go to a shop, because then you'll try and avoid shops from then on. So let's do this. Unload. Dash is pretty handy, so we're going to get that. What have we got in... We want Apotheosis, so we're going to wait. We will end turn. He's sleeping. He's not going to wake up for a little bit. We're going to hope for Apotheosis. We got one more go, I think. We did not get Apotheosis, but we did get Sands of Time counting down. We can strike him for 6 damage and wake him up. Let's do it. Now we get Apotheosis. Let's go with Hand of Greed. So played that. You used the potion to play that twice, just to limit the amount of damage coming in. And again, limit the amount of damage coming in. Right. Here we go. We're going to erupt. We're going to use Sands of Time to do that. 26 damage. That's 28. That's 2. That's 1. So we have 4 points of energy. We can use Dash to do another 26 points of damage. And we can kill him with anything. Great. White Beast statue. Potions always appear in combat rewards. That went quite well for us. Master Reality. Power. Whenever a card is created in combat, upgrade it. We're going to take that. We're going to go to the question mark room. Which is a fight. Because of course it is. Right. Gain 2 mantra and hide. Take this. Does any of these do... You can look back at what you've got here. So we've got 12 incoming damage. We've got one guy we can kill outright with empty fist, and that's it. So that will do us. So we can deal... We can do that to protect us from incoming. We can deal 9 damage to you. We can kill you outright. And we can take 6 off you. Right. Hopefully. Yeah. That's fine, but we don't need it. We made it. We made it. Excellent. We've got a skill potion now. Wallop. Or another prostate. I think we're going to go prostrate. Right, and rest. Do we want to... What we want is the relic that gives us HP as an alternative. Because our cards... Yeah. Sanctity or Third Eye. Not too bad. How was your show? I'll be going on for a while longer. I don't have to start work until sort of 10, 11-ish tomorrow. Let's go with Third Eye. What are you watching? Well, I say very well. Actually, at the moment I'm kind of not doing particularly well, but I'm enjoying it, which is the important part. So, that's actually going to be quite... Let's get brilliance, though. We're going to upgrade out all of our cards, because we've got a moment. We can... And we have got a duplication potion. No, we've got a skill potion. We will drink that. And we'll go with perseverance. Do any of these provide block? No, but that does poison. Deal 6 damage to all enemies, draw 1 card. Oh, we can weaken him. Let's go for the eyes. He's going to do 18 damage now, which is a lot less. We'll go into vigilance. And we should be protected from all damage now. Dark. Oh, there's no eyes on this. This is a big ball of flame. It's a hexaghost. So, the mechanic here is... Do you want me to explain what's going on? Master Reality. Whenever a card is upgraded during created during combat, upgrade it. Thank you. Because we do have cards coming that will upgrade. So we're going to gain... yeah. So there's... At this level, I think there's 3 or 4 different bosses. This one, the Hexaghost. Each round, one of these flames will turn orange, like light up. When it gets to all 6 of them lit, it will do a massive attack. So you're going to try and kill it before 6 rounds are over, or be in a position where you can block all the incoming damage, because it starts off doing 36 damage, 6 times 6. That's cheap, but we don't need it because we're going to use Third Eye. Scry 5. So we don't want Lesson Learned yet. That's a special card that you use at the end. Follow Up is very useful. Any of those would be useful. Oh, we don't draw, we just scry. We're just discarding a card for the future. So, well, the only thing we can do is strike him. We can use this block for no particular purpose. Yeah, that's going to make a big difference to the run. So once again, prostrate, gain 3 mantra, gain 4 block. He's doing 10 damage incoming. We can negate that entirely with this. We can negate it entirely with this. This gets benefits the longer we keep it. So mantra, the way that this character works in this game, each of them has very different play styles. This one has 3 states they can be in, or stances rather. Calm, which is what they're in now, with the wind and them looking calm and so on. Sort of a preparatory stance. The card that normally gets you into calm also provides a bit of block, which is this shield down here. Their neutral stance, which is nothing. It's just where they are when they're not in a stance. Fury, anger, rage, something like that. Fury, I think it is, which is an attack stance. So the bonus from this is when you leave this stance, no matter what you leave it into, you gain 2 extra energy. In Fury, you do double damage, but you take double damage. And in Divinity, which is what happens when you obtain 10 mantra, it says here on the screen, you can see. Divinity, you do triple damage. You do not take extra damage. So you want to get there, but to get there you need to build up 10 mantra or have a potion that puts you in Divinity, or a card that does that for some reason. So this guy's doing 10 damage. We don't want to take 10 damage, so we want to block that if we can. We could use this, but we've already got 4 block. This does 11. But every time we retain this card, which is keep it between rounds, cards are normally discarded at the end unless they are marked retain, or you have an artifact, a relic, sorry, one of these things up here that makes you keep them, or other ability otherwise. So the most obvious thing to use is my basic block. So I will gain 8 block, and now he cannot harm me. I have here a card called Follow Up. Follow Up does deal 11 damage. If the last card played was combat was an attack gainer, so I want to play an attack first, and I will get another free attack with Follow Up. So if I play Cut Through Fate, which will draw an extra card, it will allow me to see 3 cards. It does scry. That is my last card. I can discard it and have it just roll round, or I can just leave it as it is because it makes very little difference. That border then goes yellow. It means that its special effect is working. So I do this and I get my energy back, and then I hit strike again. End my turn. 6 damage coming in. This card is another retain card, and its cost goes down every round. So next I've got another follow-up, another free attack. This card exhausts, so deal 13 damage if fatal, so if I kill something with it, upgrade a random card in your deck. Useful, but actually all my cards are pretty much upgraded anyway. So it's a bit of a non-starter. But when used, it will exhaust, it will disappear. So I've got 6 damage coming in, I want to stop that happening. This is now providing 13 block, so I can spend either of these, which are 8, so that's fine. That's the simplest thing to do. But this, we're going to take 2 extra damage from this burn card. That's an effect from what it's been doing. However, we've got 8 blocks, so we're good. We can now do 26 damage, or we can do we can do 26 damage, really. If we use Lesson Learned, that's all of our energy. 13. If we use Follow Up on its own, we don't have enough energy to play the other cards, so we might as well play Sands of Time. We've got it down to 2, which is a reasonable cost for it to be. Or if you're like me, you stay up all night. As I have. If you over on my YouTube channel, there's a very sleepy me trying to explain Slay the Spire. There's some very poor tutorial videos. So this is now up to 15 block because it gains more block every time. We can scry here, so we can discard X cards, but we won't draw any. This will draw one. Since we've got a fairly boring selection of cards here. Yeah, it's number 2's coming out soon, so we need to get his health down pretty quick. So we have now gained this, so Brilliance will be useful. But we can also use Go for the Eyes and cause him to... But he'll only be weak this turn, and he's not attacking us, so that doesn't do any good. But it's either Strike or Brilliance. We're gonna take Brilliance because it does the most damage. So to do that, we discard both of the other cards, like so, and we get that. So 21 damage with our. So we're gonna do that. He's down to 117. Now he's 14 damage is coming in. So Eruption plus. Eruption sends us into Wrath. It was Wrath that we're going for. We have and that will give us 2 extra energy points there. So 1 overall because it only costs 1 point. And then we have an out. We can get out of Wrath by doing Empty Fist, which is combines with this very well. So we're going to do that. And we're just going to take the damage that's coming. Or, well, we'll take some damage. Maybe we won't take any at all. So we'll now do the 28 damage, bring him down to 71. He's gone from doing lots of damage down to 14 again. And we can, in fact, use Perseverance to defend ourselves. In fact, we could have done it with the 2 defends and not lost Perseverance. So we are... Right, here we go. We're going to enter Divinity. We now have 6 points. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot to do with it. So we're going to get hurt a little bit. No, we got 8 block. Sorry. We're going to take about 2 points of damage. Divinity wasn't that effective because we only had 2 attack cards. However, he has 11 points left. He's going to do a 4 times 6 damage. All of his flames are lit. But we're going to go into Wrath and we're going to kill the fuck out of him. Done. Blessing of the Forge. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. It's like a mini Apotheosis card, which I happen to have. So, we have here 3 cards to choose from. Devotion. At the start of your turn, gain 2 mantra, which means in 5 turns you will automatically go into Divinity for 1 turn. Brilliance, which we had. And Wish. This is kind of the 25 gold. It's a good way of building up gold. The other 2 things aren't that great. So, yeah, I was watching Midnight Sun. So it looks really fun, but it's also I'm not massively into Marvel or DC, so it wasn't a strong appeal, but I might get round to it someday. We've gone for Devotion, and we've got Black Star. I will take this over there. This randomizes costs of cards, but you get 2 extra cards. It's terrible. I never use it. Loss of Stone. The trade-off is terrible. Like the relics in Void Crew. Some of them just ew. They can be mitigating and so on, but Black Star is unmitigatedly good. When you fight elites now, they drop an additional relic. 2 relics per elite. Relics are what win you the game, these things up here. So now we are elite hunting. We are always elite hunting, but we are really elite hunting now. We want to go through. We want to hit the maximum amount of elites. These are elites here. So I want to go up here. I can choose left or right here. I can't do both. Left is 2. And right is 2. And those two are quite close together. On the other hand, on the left-hand side, we've got 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1, 2, 3 to 2. So we're going to do the middle right path. Lots of question mark boxes. And then we're going to switch over to the far left-hand path. And hopefully we're going to kick some ass. This has got potential. It's big on these guys at the moment. Right, let's get our block in. Let's see if we've got any... Right, we can't lose focus. So let's use that. 23 damage to all enemies. We can't really do much in the way of block. I'm going to use the Blessing of the Forge now. 34 damage to all. Oh, that's pretty nice. Can we make this work, though? Yeah, I don't have focus, so... Meh. Right. We're going to gain 9 block. We're going to get rid of none of that. No, I want any combination of those is good. So we're going to use our miracle to do apotheosis, which will upgrade every card on our deck, and we still got a point over because the miracle was upgraded. I'd missed that. So we will deal 9 damage, scry 3, draw 1 card. We're going to discard those and get prostrate and give ourselves a little more block. We're still going to take a little damage, but that was fantastic. Just fucking awesome. There we go. We got our gold back. Got an artifact potion. Insights don't scry. Empty fist, halt. We're going to go with halt. Ah, this fucker. Oh. We're taking 12 damage. That does 10. Right. So... Can we cope with... It's not worth it. How irritating. If you pick up the stones, birds show up. I'm very confused. If the enemy has weak gain... Right, so we don't have that. We can make him more vulnerable. But we don't have... We can just use cleave. Right, so we've got devotion now. We're going to start gaining mantra every turn. We'll use that defend because why not? That because why not? And then turn. I should have drunk the artifact potion. We're going to go with Master Reality. We haven't discarded a card this turn. Ah. I didn't realise they were empowered by the stone. That's something I was unaware of. So we're in Divinity now. We can deal him 78 damage outright. Game over. We do not heal between rounds, by the way. Flurry of blows, whenever you change stances. This becomes fantastic later. So we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna keep going up the right-hand side here. Oh, these fucks. We need this person gone as fast as possible. But this guy has decided to attack us on the first round. Frequently, he just goes for a defend. So... I'll just get the basic defends out of there. But we can get this going. He's not blocking them. That's interesting. Yeah, it's not going well. Now he's doing the thing. So, Flurry of Blows on the Mystic. Foreign Influence. Let's see what we can get. Talk to the Hand. Talk to the Hand is actually really good. So, we'll go with that. Do the follow-up. I'm going to do Cut Through Fate. To get more... Oh, the block's not that important now. We need them gone. So they're going to do 30 damage now. So we can now exit the stance and gain 2 more and do some more damage. It's still going to hurt. We're now in Divinity. Only just made that. Let's get the battle hymn. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to Forgotten Spirit. Remove a card from your deck. Do we want to remove a card from... I think we probably do. I'm just not sure what. None of the zeros. Probably a basic strike. We're going to remove her just to trim it down a little. Keeping decks light is definitely a strategy. It's not one I normally follow, though. So, next. It's the fucking Snecko. Flurry of Blows. You know what? I'm going to go with it. So, yeah. Okay. Now we use follow up and we'll gain another point of energy back. 31 damage. Let's use the random attack. That just does the most. 24. Shit. We can't do 31 damage. Yes, we can. Yeah, let's go with that. Gotta rest. We'll take another prostrate. We just pushing ourselves up to divinity. Oh, we probably. This is not going to go well. All right. Let's go with enlightenment. We're dead. Unfortunately, I think. And we don't have anything to help us. It was going rather well. Oh, we need to do the guy at the back, actually. Barely in. Yeah. There's not much we can do here. Best I could do, it still wasn't enough. Oh well. Yeah, I love the Book of Stabbing. He's funny. Another try? Yeah. Enemies are okay. We're getting this quite a bit. So enemies in the next 3 combats have 1 HP. So trick here is to go. Where am I going? There's the dude. So he's banging the center. 1 paths to him. 1, 2. So I still want to fight as many elites as possible. 3. Left-hand path. No easy routes out to a boss. So you can get to a boss within 3 fights, or an elite rather. You will get that elite will have 1 HP, and you can absolutely nail them. But basically, we want to do the left-hand side, but as Let's just go with that. Whatever we do, so we can just skip the shop. So we get that far. Let's do that. So this guy's got 1 HP because the starting condition we selected in there. Let's go with battle him early. We'll skip the shop. If it's gonna remove relics from the game, we don't want to know about it. We just want to move on. Let's get that because it's kind of small bonuses. So we can... Right, so that's our three free fights. Let's take conclude because that is very useful in specific circumstances. Next fight is a proper fight. 8 damage coming in. So we're going to block. Oh, I want to use conclude. We'll do this. Battle him. Miracle. Conclude. Okay. We've got 2 block. If we kill him... Yeah. There we go. Blocking incoming damage. Right, he will gain strength every round. We can't kill him outright. But we can do defend, so 10 block, and then conclude. Do him another 12 damage. That is quite useful. Careful, don't hover over the end turn, Graham. It always turns out badly. So can we do... We probably can. We go into Wrath. That'll do 9 damage. 24, yeah, that's more than he's got health. So we hurt him. And we hurt him again. Bolts. Text an extra turn off this one. End your turn. So this is very interesting. If you manage to get... This is useless until later when you can get a lot of things. But I think we're going to take it and deal with it being a dud card. Right, battle him at the start. That's brilliant. So we'll get the smite. We're going to erupt straight away, go into Wrath, and we're going to conclude with a miracle. And the smite's going to be 24. 24. 48. But thankfully, we have 3 points of energy. Oh, shit. Just lucky. Lol. Auriculum. Orichalcum. Will end your turn. If you end your turn with that block, gain 6 blocks. So it's an automatic 6 block if you can't get blocked some other way. We're going to go with Windmill Strike because a nice retainy card is always good. We are on full health. We are going to have a look at our cards and go, ooh, what happens if we smith and upgrade Vault? It costs a bit less and that makes a bit more sense. So you can play a card, play Vault and then do it. So that is more useful to us now. Next boss. These fucks. Right, conclude is fantastic for these guys. So we're going to defend against this guy's incoming and end our turn. Sentries, that's what they're called. Right. So what we will do here is we're going to look at these guys. Do any of them have... Either of the 2 outer ones have slightly less health than the other? No? Right. We're going to deal 6 damage. Our only defense is vigilance. In fact, we can do that. We're going to use vigilance. We're going to use miracle to get ourselves an energy back. Then we're going to use vault to take a second turn. Fresh energy. We're going to use just lucky on this guy. Windmill strikes gaining. We're going to use battle him. That's only doing 11 damage a moment. And then we're going to block all the damage we can. We've got a choice here. We're going to block, end turn. Just lucky. Confirm. 12 and 12 is 24, which is more health than he's got. So, bang, bang. 5 block will take some damage, but... Right, now we have a... Can we do enough? So, 12. That will do 24. But it will have done 9. So he'll be on 19. So we're going to use Eruption. And we're going to end this sentry. We'll use a defend for no... 2 defends, in fact, for no purpose. And end our turn. And we will smite. And then we will conclude. Preserved in text. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. That's what it says in the tin. It applies to bosses as well, I think. They have 25% less health. The sh is pronounced like Achaean orichalcum. It's funny, in ancient times we used to think of it as a magical metal. It's just naturally occurring brass. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Very useful, especially if we get a certain thing. So we're going to go with Sands of Time, because that has proved pretty good for us. 24 gold. Potion belt. Having extra potion slots is good, but actually this is something I'd take the sapphire key over. So we're going to do that. Now we're going up this way, through these question mark rooms. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. So we're going to upgrade a card. We get to look at the cards. We can use Sands of Time, which is faster. Battle him. This is innate. It turns up at the start, and that's what we're going to do. Innate. At the start of each turn, add a smite to your hand. So we will start each round with that in our hand. Which is a good thing, because this fucker's here. So we're just going to hit him lots. So we are frail. We've got less block, but it doesn't matter. We're going to use just lucky. Ooh. We'll retain that smite, but we won't retain the erupt. But we can't use... No, we're going to go for it. Why? Because we can get him down to 7 and he will split next turn and they'll only have 7 health each. Although they will actually be pretty fucking badass. So this one's attacking, that one's not, so he's my priority target. It doesn't matter though. We've got enough points and cards to kill them all. Now, wave of the hand, I think we're going to take, because I've used that to good effect. We've got 274. We're going to the shop, and we're actually going into the shop this time. Membership discount. 50% discount on all products. Apotheosis. We can't have both. Unless... So, time to do a bit of math. 197 divided by 2 is 98.5. And 274 minus 145 is 129. So that should work. Yes, We got both. So now all products in the shop are 50% off, and we've got Apotheosis, which is one of the most powerful cards in the game, and Worship, which means we can get onto our mantra stuff. We're not carrying any curses. No. So we don't need to remove any cards as a priority. So we're going to leave. Aha! My favourite colour is blue. How about you? Black or blue or turquoise. Key Elite. He's smaller. And he's smaller because we've reduced his health. We are going to use Apotheosis. We're going to use Battle him. We're going to hold on to that potion. And we are going to end our turn. He's going to go roar. Now he's angry. Wouldn't like him when he's angry. We're going to do 4 damage. That'll be useful next turn. He doesn't like you using skills. That will go up if you use skills, including defend. But there's a short return on investment. So for now, we're gonna smite, damage, and we will defend this time just to reduce the amount of incoming. Right now, wave of the hand. His strength will go up, but he's going to start getting weak. Block. Block again. Miracle, 13. Conclude. He takes 16, we will take nothing. This is pretty unusual here. Right, what we are going to do is smite you. Then we're going to vault and take another turn. Just lucky. That's fine. We just want the damage. And now we can kill him. Regal Pillow. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. That's fucking fantastic. It's a good run, this. We're going to get another prostrate. We're going to go via the mystery room. Anger the mushroom. Heal 18 HP. Become cursed. We've actually got... We can go into a fight, or we can get the curse. And we're going to get the curse. Because we are now fully healed. We can either upgrade a card, like Apotheosis, which probably what we're going to do, or recall. We're going to Smith, and we're going to upgrade Apotheosis. We've only got 1 key left to get. We may have to make a hard decision later. But here we go. Slime Blob Boss. The Slime Boss. Right, he's going to debuff me. But I'm going to use Battle him. And then going to Vault. Take another turn. And then we're going to apply lots of weak to him. End turn. Right, just lucky. We get Apotheosis next turn. That's lovely. We haven't got Talk to the Hand, so we're going to smite. I'm going to smite. And we're going to conclude. Once he gets down to 70... Now. Here we go. Prostrate. Ah. We're taking that damage. We are definitely taking that damage. So we're going to use Apotheosis. We're going to use Worship. And then we're going to get hit in the face. That's fine. When we get him close to 70, we really want him down. So what are our attack cards like? We can go into Divinity this turn. We have what we need. We're in Divinity. We have 4. We can do him 78 damage with Sands of Time. we are going to do that. And we're going to do him 48 damage and kill him outright. We are taking Alpha. That's a special... Alright, good night. Calling bell. Upon pickup, collect a unique curse and 3 relics. We are taking the unique curse and 3 relics. Not the Snecko Eye, not the curse key. Good night. Actually, we've got a command for you. I might wind up soon as well. But I thought I would enjoy the... So we're taking the calling bell. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. So we'll do that. So you got the curse of the bell, which cannot be removed from your deck. It cannot. There's nothing. But, oh my god. So, match XP 7, 10, 25. I don't believe this has ever happened before. Somebody needs to clip this. I've just done that. And mark this moment as well. So, every one of these... but 2 of them are HP boosts, so 17 overall, and Turnip means I can't become frail. This is very strong stuff. Not got a lot of money, so we don't really want to do the shops. As usual, Elite Hunting 1, 2, 3 on the left-hand side. That looks like the best one. 1, 2. Yeah. We're going this way. It's given me these guys at the start several times now. Let's use the explosive potion on them. We'll gain... And... It's not really worth using those on them. So we'll gain an R5 block. I'll battle him. And then we will conclude. Got them both down to half health. That was not the best it could have been. Yes, let's do that. Before you lies a decorated altar to some ancient deity. Duplicate a card on my deck. What would I want 2 of? Battle him twice. Why not? I'm going to skip merchant. Where's my first? 1, 2, 3. So we're going up this way. Oh, this fuck. um... We're going to use the fire potion. One smite coming up. Old vault. We don't really want to use alpha, omega, etc. on this one. We're not going to. Right, it is probably time to erupt. And any of these cards will do it. Nice. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna start skipping. Skip. Skip card. Offer Niall's Lament. An odd creature with a hunchback sprouting. Obtain a special relic. Offer Turnip. Oh, we can give him our used up one. As you approach, you shuffle. An odd creature with a hunchback sprouting several tentacles is scrounging through a pile of trash and debris in front of you. As you approach, he shuffles towards you in a non-threatening manner. Loth hungry, feed Loth. Offer Niall's Lament. Lose this relic, obtain a special. So that doesn't do anything for us anymore. Offer Turnip, which does. I don't know if this will turn out bad because it's wasted. Holding the relic out towards him, Loth snatches out of your hand with his tentacles, dislocates his drawer, and slurps down your offer in one quick gulp. He gives you a large, toothy grin as more tentacles appear from behind his cloak. These ones branching an impossibly neat-looking box. He pushes it towards you until you take it. Triple the chance of finding rare cards from combat rewards. Oh, it's good for something that does us no good whatsoever. So, yeah. Let's go and... You know what? We're going to do the recall now. Not the best situation, but it's... We haven't got that many opportunities, so... There we go. We've now got all our keys. Book of Stabbing! Everyone loves the Book of Stabbing. Right. Just lucky. Confirm. Right. We will do battle him. And then vault to take an extra turn. That. I'm sorry I'm not talking very much, I'm concentrating. There's not much we can do but hit him with smites, so... We got there. Whenever you rest, you may add another card to your deck. Let's go with Master Reality. Fucking Snecko. One, two battle hymns, take another turn. Okay, liking this. We will do the alpha this time. And the worship. Alright, here we go. It's probably the end of this run. Yep, end of the run. We were unlucky. Okay, that's a good place to leave it. Right, let's get over here. Thanks for being here. I will be back tomorrow at 1 PM for some Beat Saber. 1 PM UK time, that is. If you would like to keep track of things, you can just use the schedule down at the bottom of the stream on the stream page. You can also join the Discord if you like. I know everyone's on a million Discords and it's busy. But yeah, you'll get actual explanations as to why things move and so on. Beat Saber does move around a lot because it's in my lunch break. Thank you for being here, you neighborhood. It's good to see you around again. We will raid out and yeah, well, that's the thing we will do. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I want to go there. MK. I haven't rated him in a long time. Oh, typically, I'm ready to. Oh, don't often get a chance to raid typically, so we're going to do that. Raid, tear, pick a. Brilliant. Have a lovely rest of your days. Sleep if it is that. Whatever's going on for you, I hope it's good. And I will see you soon. Good night.